Beautiful seekers, this is Clarity 1129 and welcome back to my channel. Here, as you can see, there's a huge spread here for you, and today's pick a card reading is going to be something different. It's going to be 10 years from now. Where do you see yourself, or where will you be 10 years from now? So, I was just wondering what to do, and then I was guided to do this reading for you. So I was thinking 10 years may be a little far-fetched. So I asked for a confirmation from Spirit, and again it came for 10 years. So then this is how it will go, all right? So I'm going to be asking a set of 8 questions, basically 7 questions, and the 8th one is any final messages that come from your future self, or from the universe, from your angel, ancestor, spirit guides. All right, we're keeping this reading open. We're just going to basically find out as to where you will be location wise, if we can get some clue about it. If you are going to be with someone at that time, who will it be, if we can get something on that. What will you be doing? What is the state of your finances? How will you be as far as your emotions are concerned? Will you be in a happy place? What's it going to look like? What's your spiritual journey going to be looking like? And what would you need to be paying attention to? All right, so now I've got your oracle cards pre-shuffled, and how we're going to go, and I'm going to be taking letters, and if you see, these letters have been kept separately. I'll tell you when we come to that. That's got to do with your location. All right, since it's the first time I'm doing this reading, and I've made up those questions for you, what I thought I'd like to know for 10 years and what you might be interested in. So take it how it resonates. If you feel something, you don't see yourself as that, as going to whatever I tell you, looking at the cards. If you feel that this doesn't resonate with you, choose another pile. Follow your intuition first of all while choosing a pile. But even otherwise, if that particular scene seems lucrative to you, but you don't see it happening, you can still claim it as yours, all right? And then if you keep pouring your energy into that, it will be a reality for you, okay? So, as I said, since it's the first time I'm doing it, let's see how it plays out. Let's just go with the flow and see what comes. And I hope you have fun, if nothing else, watching this reading. All right. So let's begin with introducing you to the piles. We have pile number 1, which is the Scintillating Weight Tarot. And I will be incorporating these messages into your reading, so you can choose. This is happiness. This is the Tarot of the Golden Wheel, pile number 2, and success. We have pile number 3 with the Ethereal Visions Tarot, or love. We have pile number 4 with the Star Spinner Tarot and career. And last but not least, we have the 5th group, which is the Original Rider-Waite and marriage. All right. And since I'm just taking 5, I was called to do 5 piles. And we have 1 extra card. I'm going to be using this for all the readings. You can just take it that wealth is coming for each and every one of you. All right. Okay. So having said that, let's meditate and get in touch with our intuition before choosing a pile. All right, so sit with your spine erect, my dear seekers, eyes closed, and slowly take in a deep breath. Hold. Connect to your third eye, which is between your brows. Slowly exhale. Relax into it, and gradually open your eyes, and whichever pile calls to you, that is your pile. All right, so let me just get this out of your way, and I will spread out all the oracle cards, and then we'll live shuffle the tarot. All right, so see you at your pile. Pile number 1. Welcome to your reading, those of you who've chosen the Scintillating Weight Tarot and this beautiful happiness card. So 10 years from now, you will definitely be wealthy as well as happy. And now let's see what else, all right? So I will be laying everything out. I first thought I'll lay them out, but then I need to put the tarot in first. So I decided to do it differently. Let's see what works. All right, I'm going to pull out 8 cards for you first. "10 years from now." Pile number 1, where will you be 10 years from now? All right, so this is as far as your location is concerned. With whom will you be? Will you be single? Will you be with someone? If so, who? What will you be doing? State of your finances. Will you be emotionally fulfilled? This one wants to come out with it. What will your spiritual journey be like? And things that will need attention. And then finally, any advice from your future self. This will keep a little higher than the rest. All right, so now let me see where we are here. All right, let me just open out these cards as well, and then we will get into your reading. All right, you get lilac, you get the vampire, shadow attributes, and the hermit. You get the snake, you get Palace Athena with think, and you get South Node with past. All right. You get fire. You get the divine feminine, rider. Movement and surrender. You get badger spirit, be fearless and bold. And you get prosperity lies ahead. You also get, you get 2 cards here, the self and the river. Does this come in? Yes. And does this come in? Sorry, this way. Not really. Does this come in here? Yes. So in that case, I'll put this here as well for some symmetry. Yeah. We'll get the candles together. And then we have months of November and April, which will be important to you. Or major shifts will be happening in the 10 years within these 2 months. Then you get dog far away. I'm just placing the cards now, and we'll see what we need to. Man, dealings with a relationship, dealing or relationship with a man. Opportunity or windfall. So there's a lot of wealth and prosperity coming for you. Financial pinch. And time to get out of a situation. All right. I'm going to open your tarot cards, and there I'll pause to just make it okay the way I want it to, and then I will get on with your reading. So we begin with the beautiful Star card for you, nothing less than that. Wow, isn't that wonderful? All right. Then you have the Ace of Swords, lot of air energy. You have the Hermit, wow, second time. Strength, wonderful. You have the Queen of Swords as well as the Six of Cups. You have the Judgment, Nine of Cups. Wow, this is a beautiful reading. And Justice. Brilliant, brilliant. Now just give me a moment. I'll just arrange this and I'll get back. Beautiful seekers. I have finally laid everything down I had in front of you, and I've done a good job of it. And if you thought that this break was just a minute, no, it wasn't. It's been almost more than 24 hours since I laid out your cards. I had to actually cleanse the energy again before starting your reading because well, something happened which wasn't very pleasant, and I couldn't do anything yesterday, so we won't get into that. I'm very happy to. I didn't want to change the cards because these were beautiful. I've shuffled them in front of you, and I just didn't want to change this lovely energies. And this is what you need to know, where you're going to be 10 years from now. It's looking very complicated because there are too many cards, but I've gone over everything once so that I don't miss out any detail for you. All right. And I've arranged it the way it should be. And I think I'll have to do that for every single pile because there are too many cards here. All right. So pile number 1, those of you who've chosen happiness. This is your reading. Where will you be 10 years from now? We're going to look at the location first. Where will you be? Now, these two tiles I had pulled out from the set of tiles here without seeing, of course. And this is any of the 49 countries of Asia or the 12 countries of South America. All right. You could be in any of those countries, or you could be in any country, state, a country capital, or any prominent city or town starting with any of these letters. All right. Plus, there's an additional, you could be in Eastern Europe or United States of America. And we had one more, East Europe. And yes, and that's it. Okay, so these, and yes, Japan, because of these cherry blossoms, this was also something that came to my mind. So these are the places that you could possibly be 10 years from now. All right. Now, okay. You will also, despite, wherever it is that you are, the countries which I've mentioned or anything starting with these letters, take it how it resonates, but this is where you'll be. But no matter where you are going to be doing something in which you're connected to the world. So most probably online or whatever. If you're you have your own business or you're working for a company, that company will have, be doing business in different parts of the world. All right, because you have the Star card here. So you are going to be a prominent figure. You will be known at least to a larger group than your, locality. You are going to be seen by the world with the Star card here. All right. So, yes, this is one thing. Now, before I go into the other questions and explain to you, I'll just tell you all the zodiac signs that are coming. All right, here. So we have Aquarius, we have strong Virgo, we have strong Scorpio, we have strong Libra, we have strong Taurus. We also have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yes, so we don't have Capricorn here. Okay, and we have Aries also. All right, so that's as far as the zodiac signs are concerned. All right. Okay, so we finished with where will you be, and now we will move on to whom will you be. Will you be with somebody, and if so, whom will you be with? All right, and you get, this person could be a Virgo or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. For a lot of you, this I could be someone you meet, maybe you've already met, or you meet and you will have some sort of a separation, and then this person will come around, all right, after a break. This person, now whatever your however you identify, gender or theirs, it does not matter, but they however they identify, they are operating from a very masculine energy. And this person, how will you recognize if you already know this person? Well, this person will not be staying where you're staying. This person is going to be living far away. Just give me a moment. Sorry about that. Joey wanted to go and have a bark fest, so I've just let him out. So this person could be someone you know, and yes, and I'm also getting very strong Sagittarius energy here, all right, though it's not there in the cards, but I've been feeling this very strongly, maybe because of all the horses that I'm seeing, and even otherwise I'm feeling very, I don't know why I'm feeling it, but I am. Now this person, the attributes of this person very strongly is going to be that this person, when they come into your life the first time, when they could be a romantic, and maybe you, whatever you found in them and you come together, maybe you already have met this person, but this person is codependent. All right, you will feel that your connection is codependent, they are codependent on you, and with this shadow attributes of the vampire, depleting others for their own psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. So this person is someone who, when you are with them, initially you feel really nice, and by the time they go away, even if you've not had an argument, you just feel depleted of energy. Maybe they complain a lot, and maybe it gets too much for you, and you detach from this person, you may have a breakup, and maybe this is the person who will come back to you. If you've not broken up with them, they're going to be with you, and that would be a difficult thing. But what I feel is that you will separate, and they're going to come back because they will go into hermit mode after you separate from them, because this is going to really affect them a lot, and they will then work on themselves, find their own inner light, and come back totally different. And in this time when they come, they are not going to be codependent, all right? And I feel that this is who. So if there is someone already you have in mind, well, you can take it how it resonates. But this is, or maybe you've not met this person yet, and there will be someone who comes into your life, and this might happen, and then you separate and this person will come back. So there's a very strong energy, this is that person. Or otherwise you can just take it that whoever this person is, maybe this person, when you meet them or when you are together, you don't actually live in the same place because your work keeps you far away, and you think about each other a lot, you communicate, but yes, you are at some sort of a distance, all right? This person could be a romantic. Yes, and yes, that's about it. All right, so what will you be doing 10 years from now? And this is the most beautiful energy that I've found. All right, my dear pile number one, you are going to be in alignment with your soul purpose. for a whole lot, because you have the self card here and you have the hermit card here. Then you have the snake here, which says shed old skin. All right. Then you have your past here with the south node, and Palestina with think. All right. And I feel that you are going to be someone who is able to go deep within and find your soul purpose. Okay. And you are aligning with your soul purpose. And this is such beautiful energy. You will go with the flow. You will do what is needed to be done. Nothing is going to hold you back. You also get surrender here. All right. And this is such, because this is your spiritual journey, what it's going to be looking like. And you get the judgment card here, you get surrender and movement. And this is exactly what's going to happen as far as your soul purpose is concerned. You are going to get that wake-up call because you have taken enough time to, during this period of 10 years, you will have enough time for self-reflection. You will go deep within, and then you will realize that all you need to do is to give up control, all right? And listen to the creative ideas that you get from within. Listen to what your heart is trying to tell you, and you will go with the flow. And because you surrender, there's going to be a lot of movement, and your spirituality is going to take you to another level because you are aligning with the universe. And whatever you do will turn into gold because of this. And that's why you have prosperity lies ahead. All right. There is going to be a lot of movement. Now, initially, when you start this journey, this is for finances. You will be showing a lot of strength initially. All right. Because when you start off, or maybe you're facing it right now, when you come to this reading, financial pinch, when you wonder, how am I going to, get past these problems? And how will I make that life which I want? But it's just a temporary situation, and you will get over this, all right? Because you will align yourself. And during these tough phases, you're being asked to work with the element of fire. The element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion, and positive transformation. So when you go within, reflect, show a lot of strength. And maybe this is something that you've also, with this past here and this infinity here, there's something that maybe either it's been something that your family has been doing, or it's something that you have done in past lives. It is something that you're meant to do. For a lot of you, you could be teachers, all right? And sharing your wisdom and knowledge. But either ways, once you show that strength and determination and go with the flow, aligning with your soul purpose, look at this opportunity or windfall, you're going to get a lot of prosperity, all right? Because you are doing what you love to do, what you have been called to do, all right? Will you be emotionally fulfilled? Yes, most definitely. Why? You are the divine feminine here, all right? This is Empress energy. You are standing in your power just because you have worked on yourself, all right? And you're aligned with your soul purpose. With the Six of Cups here, total emotional fulfillment. Maybe you are actually aligning with something that you always wanted to do when you were a child, or this is something, as I said, you've done in past births, all right? Plus, because this person, and I also feel that this person could be the reason why you go into hermit mode, all right? And that's what I feel because of this vampire energy here. You fall in love with this person, and this person, it's a big connection for you, all right, with the hermit card here. And not working out because of the codependency or whatever, this breakup, maybe this person walks away. Because of this breakup, both of you are actually going to transform. And in your case, because this reading is for you and not for them, this is what has made you stand in your power. You have worked on yourself. You've shed your old skin. You are, going with the flow, aligning to your true soul purpose, and standing in your power with the divine feminine, which is the Empress energy. And you have your boundaries in place. So when this person comes a second time around, you, with that sword of truth here and the Queen of Swords here, you are not going to take them back unless they come clean, all right? You have your boundaries in place. And whether it's this person or it's somebody new, whoever this person is going to be, a Virgo maybe, or Aquarius, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, all right? Whoever this person is, they have to come clean before you allow them into your life. So you are going to be, at a place wherein you're comfortable with who you are, you're comfortable in your own skin, and you actually don't need anyone to complete you, because you are completely happy, emotionally satisfied in every way. The Empress is perfectly, she's ticks off all the boxes in all areas of her life, and she's happy. All right, so you are coming into this and energy, and that is why you are going to take no one less than the divine masculine who comes into your life. All right, again, we have already covered this, your spiritual journey, that you are going to have a wake-up call. So I feel that whenever this is going to happen first, you this particular thing is going to slowly move you into self-reflection mode, and over the period of 10 years all this is going to happen. All right, and there you learning, you understanding yourself, you shedding your own skin, you aligning with your soul purpose, and finally doing what you love to do, being at a happy place, having all that prosperity, having a lot of opportunities, because you have aligned yourself, because you have done the work. All right, and there's, with the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups here, total emotional fulfillment. However, what is it that will need attention during this entire journey? We are all human beings, so are you, pile number ones. So when you do all this good work, you do all this reflection, you get all this, there will still be days wherein, during this journey, wherein you feel a little off, and you feel overwhelmed, and you suddenly feel that it's futile, whatever you've been doing is not working for you. There will be those days as well. And there will be a tendency for some of you to numb yourself, maybe alcohol, maybe something else. And maybe, for some of you, it will just be that you will hesitate to take that step in the direction that you want, despite having done that work. But you're being asked to be fearless and bold. And instead of numbing yourself, just tell yourself you can do it, because you've done the work. It's not going to be something that is going to really hold you back. It's just that, when you feel this tendency of that fear coming back up, you've got to be your greatest cheerleader, okay? And tell yourself you can do it at that time, because you've really worked and you aligned yourself. In fact, when you start on this journey, you'll find everything falling into place, all right? And there's so much of satisfaction, because you're doing something that you love to do. And you're being told to be fearless and bold, even if you find, when you've made this choice of doing what you want to do, if people close to you are not with you in this, it does not matter. You be fearless and bold, because you are on the right path. All right, and your final message from Spirit is that you are going to live a beautiful, balanced life with the Justice card here. For a lot of you, you're going to be married. For others of you, you are going to be at a very high position as far as your work is concerned. Whichever way it is, you are going to be in complete balance and in complete alignment with the universe. And so these are your final messages from your future self, is that everything is going to be so beautiful, with justice and prosperity lies ahead. All right, pile number one. So the only thing that you need to keep in mind is this will be one tower moment for you, this entire thing which happens in your love life. And this is what is going to trigger everything which is going to happen in the next 10 years. There will be some misgivings, there will be some doubts. We're all human beings, but you're just being asked to align with you are aligned. You just, every time you have a doubt, take some time out, go within, walk in nature, ground your energy, deep breathe, and tell yourself, be kind to yourself every step of the way. All right, and don't give up on yourself or your dreams. Wish fulfillment is here. All right, you are going to get it all in 10 years from now with this Justice card here. Whatever you put in, you're going to get. All right, so whether it's your love life, whether it is your work, whatever it is, you are going to be thriving. I know I've been putting this here for so long. I wonder whether you've even seen it. Here it is. All right. So that's all I have for you, pile number one. Have I missed anything? I don't think so. Oh God, what's that? Sorry about that. All right. Well, that's all I have for you. Do take care of yourself and enjoy the journey. Bye bye. Beautiful seekers who chose pile number 2, success. So this is what you're going to see 10 years from now, along with wealth, and whatever else there is to see, we'll just check with the tarot. Come. That's Joey, who decided he wants to be a part of your reading. Come inside, sit down. Okay. Yes, he likes to come and sit at my feet. So we are going to be using Tarot of the Golden Wheel. I'm going to lay down all your cards. After I live shuffle these cards and show you these cards and lay down all the cards, I'm going to redo them appropriately because there are too many cards and less space, all right? And I'll have to go over some of your cards so that I can give you a great reading, all right? I'll tell you why. Because we've got a lot of information happening for you. So first we're going to pull out 8 cards from here. Wow, that was the King of Cups. I love this deck. I mean, I love all my decks, but this one's got very beautiful artwork and very colorful. All right. So where will pile number 2, I mean, what will their life look like 10 years from now? Where will they be? What will they be doing? Let's find out. This is for where will you be. This is with whom will you be, if you will be with someone. Oops, okay. We'll give this for this because I didn't say the third question. What will you be doing? State of your finances. Will you be emotionally fulfilled? You know what, I'll put that here. I need more space, I remember from the last pile. Yes, I'll put that like that. What will your spiritual journey look like? What you need to be paying attention to, and last but not the least, what is one final message, which keep a little higher like that, from your future self, or from the universe, or from your angel ancestor spirit guides. All right, so, and we'll put out these cards as well. Or shall I first open this? Okay, I don't remember what I did. Where will you be? And you get the Page of Pentacles. For with whom will you be with? You get the Hangman, and you get the Four of Swords. Ooh. What will you be doing? And you get the Wheel of Fortune. State of finances, you get the Devil. Will you be emotionally fulfilled? You get the Star. Beautiful. So much major arcana in your reading, one after the other. 4 of them already. Your spiritual journey. Wow, Temperance, another major arcana. Are you looking at this? Wonderful, very powerful reading, pile number 2. And things that you need to pay attention to, you get the Knight of Swords. And final message from the universe, you get the Knight of Wands. Wow, interesting. Let me put down all these cards and then we'll come to your reading, all right? So you get the Pink Rose. You get the shadow attributes of the Advocate. And the light attributes of Gossip. Then you get stargazer, Taurus with cultivate. I'm just placing it anyway. You're the pile which got 3. You get Mercury. Yes, it's going very well so far. And you get Descendant with invitation. Then you get Goddess, healing feminine energy. Then you get Worthiness. You get Bouquet. You get Growth and Trust. You get Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. Vulture Spirit, nothing is wasted. Again, you've got extra cards here. Seahorse Spirit, Watch and Wait. Then you get the energy is gaining momentum. And you get the Hunter and the Flame. You get 3 months here, May, December and July. And then you get year, good news. Arrow, you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. The Ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Beetle, good fortune. Wow, Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures and a fresh start. Such beautiful cards. I know you would, most of you have seen this, would be hung up on the devil, because that's how we are. There's this beautiful it is a true story that there was this examination of some great, I know, some famous college or something, all right, in which all the students were given just a blank paper, piece of paper with a small black dot on it, and they were told to write whatever came to the mind, and every single person wrote so much about the black dot, nothing about the white paper. And that's how we are in our lives. One thing, in this wonderful spread, one devil card there, and everyone would be focused on that. If it's not so, I'm proud of you all. All right, but I'm going to come back to you in a moment after I set the ladies' cards the way they're supposed to be laid, so that I can give you the best reading. All right, so give me a moment. You won't even feel it. Pile number 2, I am back. All your cards have been laid down, but I haven't done this because I forgot to do this before I actually went down to lay your cards. So let's first take out a couple of tiles from here. Oops, so many wanted to come out. Wow. And I'll take, this is, E is for Europe, A is for Asia, N is for North America, and F is for Africa. All right. So, and we're going to take out a few more from here. All right. Wait. You get a W, an I, a G, an E, another E, an O, and another I. Okay, so they could be, okay, now let's begin with the first question, which says, where will you be, right? Yes, where will you be 10 years from now? So this is your location, all right? So you could be in any of the 49 countries in Asia, or in the 23 countries of North America, or in the 54 countries of Africa, or in the 45 countries of Europe. All right, I think that's 45. Or have I got the figures wrong? Let me just take one look. I think I've written it here. I write it down. Yes, correct. I was right. All right, so you could settle in any of the countries of these 4 continents, or you could, and you can either, bring it down, or rather narrow your search to the cities or states or capitals of the same continents, or it could be countries, states, major towns of any other continent as well. All right, these are the 4 continents. So any countries in these 4 continents, which is quite a lot. You could be anywhere. All right. You could also be in countries where wheat is grown. That homework I'm leaving for you to do, all right, because that's somewhere where you could settle down as well, and Japan as well, which is of course in Asia, because of this cherry blossom additional confirmation. All right, also some of you could be near water, all right. Okay, apart from this, you have you could also, yes, very strongly be in England. And while Africa is there, you could be anywhere in Africa. So you could additional confirmation of North Africa as well. Okay. Yes. And though United, yeah, but Europe is there, so it's fine. Yes, England, actually. All right, so these are the places that you could be 10 years from now. All right, what else do we have? Yes, and you will still be, no matter what you do, and there is a lot of things that you're going to do here. It's beautiful. Again, a lot of things you are going to do, all right. However, the good part is no matter how high you reach, you have a learner's mindset, you have a beginner's mindset, in the sense that it's not that you're underconfident, but you have this newness to learn. When you go to work, you go with that fresh energy, what can we learn today, while doing so much more. And this is why you are going to continue to progress every step of the way, despite being, at there's one more thing I wanted to check. 1 second, give me a second before we move on. I wanted to. Okay. Okay, this is coming up over and over again in your reading. All right. You chose success. So it's possible at this particular time, you are not seeing that and you want more of it. So we'll come to that now. Next, with whom will you be with? All right, so will you be partnered with somebody, or what's your situation going to be like? Now, it's a broad reading. It could be different for different people. For a lot of you, maybe, a Piscean could, you could settle down with a Piscean. Or maybe the person also has some air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but prominent Pisces, all right. This person could be a romantic, and they may even propose to you. For some of you, you could even be married to this person, all right. With advocate in its shadow attributes, this person, with embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. And with gossip, you get awakens consideration for feelings of others, honoring trust. So what I get from this is, this person is someone you meet and you're inspired by, because they are very, inspirational when they talk. When they talk and in the way they say things, it appeals to you, because for you also Mercury is very strong. So you must be a very good communicator. We're going to come to that. But this person also, by the way this person is, this person could be a charmer. And this person, this is what draws you to this person, all right? But I feel that for some of you, I don't know why, but I was getting very strongly that for some of you, you may not be in a connection 10 years from now. You may have, in case some of you realize that this person is not following, and this is not for all of you, maybe for a few of you out there. For some of you, this person, you're going to be charmed by this person, and this person is going to be very romantic, and they're going to be in love with you, and they propose to you, and you actually tie the knot with them, and it's beautiful. But for others of you, and this is, you are going to find out that this person is not very honest, and they are, they have shady dealings with about money and things like that. And for some of you, you might separate even after your marriage from this person, all right? And that's just for some of you. Now, what will you be doing? Pile number 2. And you get, oh, lovely cards here. With the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, before I proceed, let me first get all the zodiac signs out of the way. So you have Pisces, you have Sagittarius, you have fixed modalities, you have Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. You have strong Capricorn, strong Aquarius, strong Virgo, and then you have fire, air, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again, and you have a bit of earth energy as well. All right, so basically most of the signs are there, but predominantly if you go just by the major arcana, you have Virgo, Aquarius, Capricorn, the fixed modalities, 4 of them, and Sagittarius. All right, I take this as Sagittarius because it's Jupiter card. It could also be Pisces. Again, you've got Hangman, Pisces, so that's double confirmation. So let's get back to the question, what will you be doing? For some of you, actually, you will be psychics, all right? Very strong. I feel that you are going to be following your inner guidance, and you are going to step out of your comfort zone, and you are going to follow this fire within, all right? You are going to listen to your gut, and you are going to just leave everything that maybe if you've been in some sort of a family tradition where people did this for so many years before you and things like that, you're leaving that. Or if there is something that you are doing now, 10 years from now, you're leaving that and you're moving. You're not letting anything hold you back. You're following your inner guidance, and you are going to what you are meant to do, which is beautiful, because even pile number 1 had that, going for your destiny. But it is fated. This move at this time is fated. So in these 10 years, you will definitely do what you're meant to do, what you're fated. All right. And this is going to bring you a lot of success. For a lot of you, I feel with the star here, you are again going to really be noticed. Something that you do is going to be seen by a whole lot of people, all right? Maybe even international renown. But for a lot of you, I feel this has got to do with spirituality, but definitely for a whole lot of you, it's got to do with communication. So either you've got a YouTube channel and you're teaching tarot, or you're an astrologer, or you do something related to spirituality. You're just a spiritual guru. You're just teaching something. Whatever knowledge you have, you're sharing it through podcasts, through whatever it is. But the most important thing is, which we come to, because these are linked, this is what you will be doing as far as career is concerned, and this is your state of finances, all right? And you have strong Mercury. Here, you have Taurus. Let's keep this here. All right, and with Mercury coming here, and, I feel that, and here, we'll put good news here as well. And I feel that you are going to be using your communication skills with the star here as well. You will be seen by the whole world. You will be on social media. You will be talking. It is going to be communication, either the written word or the spoken word, but you are going to communicate one way or the other, and this is going to be true for a whole lot of you who have chosen this pile, and you are going to be very successful, all right? For others of you with Taurus here, you are going to be doing things which are very grounded, which keep you grounded, all right? And you being asked, even whether you're doing your communication or whatever, you are being asked to ground your energies. It is very important to you to keep in touch with all 5 senses of yours, all right? It's very important. And the good part about having Taurus in this is that you are going to stay the course. You are not going to give up because something didn't work out in the beginning. You have that stamina. You're going to stay on course. And guess what you have here? You have Capricorn energy with the devil. All right. Your work ethic is unparalleled. You keep working really hard. You're very diligent in whatever you do, and your focus is on your coin. So then why is it the devil? Because you tend to get so engrossed in making money that you forget somewhere in the process you lose that connection with your heart space. All right. And you also lose connect with that balance in which you need to nurture your body. You need to take some time, to just chill out, to relax, to enjoy finer things in life, which Taurus is very particular about. You really can't get a Taurus to do more than that. No matter what you tell a Taurian, how much ever there is, if they're supposed to keep on working to get to one goal, they are more balanced in the sense that they have staying power. They can go after something over and over again for the longest time, but they like every day to be balanced. They want that time wherein they can just soak their feet maybe and enjoy finer things in life and laze around a bit. They like doing things like that. Whereas Capricorn, once they get after something, then they just get after something over and over again, and they forget their own personal well-being. It's always one focus on their ambition all the time, and sometimes they can also get disconnected with their heart space. So for you, pile number 2, it's very imperative, one, that your communication is very clear and crisp, and you use the right words, and if required, especially during Mercury retrograde. If you're born during a Mercury retrograde, then during the retrogrades you will thrive, and the rest of the year you need to really be focused on what you're saying, correct, rethink. And especially if you're being watched by an audience worldwide, you need to be very conscious about what you say. All right, very conscious about what you say. And also, okay, this will be in the next, okay. And yes, this is something that you really need to keep in mind, that you're very conscious about what you communicate, how you say it. All right, and that you are going to be in touch with your senses. If you feel a little, off balance while working, if you feel things are not okay, you need to ground your energy. It's very important for you to stay in nature. If you're going to make certain decisions that are going to change the course of your life, you need to actually sit with nature, sit on your own, and then make those decisions. All right, and as I said, you may be very, especially for those of you who are in the spiritual line, if you find that in between logic takes over, you need to ground your energies, come back into balance. All right, for a lot of you, you need to heal your feminine energy. All right, this is energy which allows you to receive. This is energy that doesn't keep chasing after, that Taurus is Empress vibes. So you need to actually learn to give yourself that time for you to, you work hard and then you leave it, and then allow things to come to you, allow abundance to come to you. Don't keep chasing. Don't bring imbalance into your life. All right. So this is something for you to remember. Will you be emotionally fulfilled? And you get the star. Not only will you be emotionally fulfilled, if you give yourself that time, to take time out for yourself and not just go into this thing of total masculine energy, but if you just come into balance, not only will you be emotionally fulfilled, you are going to be an inspiration to a lot of people. All right, people are going to look at you and follow your footsteps. So it's very important for you to actually be in balance, because you are very inspiring. You're going to be emotionally fulfilled. You will be, like a what do I call, like a lighthouse. You are going to be hope for a whole lot of people. They will look up to you. All right. And this is because you, in the course of your life, for some of you, if you have this separation or something like that, or when you are actually following your gut and leaving your comfort zone and moving away, challenging times, you may doubt yourself. All right. But you will work on your worthiness. Where is this? This is the card. And here, this is something I wanted to, which I noticed while laying down your cards. Worthiness is the number 35. Koala spirit here with spirit has a plan is also 35. And then you get seahorse spirit, watch and wait, which is also 53. All right. So 35 and 53 and 8 is very significant for you. All right. So maybe you see 35, 53 mirroring numbers as well. You need to work on your worthiness every step of the way. All right. So when things don't go okay somewhere in your life, just remember that you are worthy. And this is very important for you to see yourself as that. You are going to continuously get spiritual downloads. I feel a lot of you are on your spiritual journey and you will be getting a lot of spiritual downloads. And a lot of you with the star card here and the wheel of fortune and the stargazer here and the hermit, I feel you are going to teach, a lot of people as far as spirituality is concerned. And the truths of life beyond, from your experiences and from whatever you learn. Okay. And people are going to look up to you. So it's very important that when you start doubting yourself, that you sit in this energy, be connected to the earth so that you are able to heal people around you, and the hope that they get from you. It's not, you don't feel that you're giving false hope to people because you're not feeling good about it yourself. So you're being asked to come into balance first. All right. Along with that, there's a very, another thing which came very prominently when I was reading your cards here was that pile number 2, you have a problem with trusting. All right. And when things don't work as per your timing, like you put in a lot of work with this Capricorn energy, all right, and Taurus here, you put in a lot of work and you are ready to go. Again, with this image here, which I showed you here, the hunter, you're ready to go ahead. And Capricorn is again cardinal sign. You're ready to move ahead. You're ready to put in all that effort. But if you don't see results, while on one side you have that staying power, you will keep at it till you see results. But in the process of waiting for your results, sometimes you start questioning yourself. You start talking down to yourself. You start telling yourself, all those things maybe from your childhood or whatever you've picked up over the years, and you start doubting your ability. All right. And that is why you have worthiness here. You have watch and wait. You have spirit has a plan. And you have nothing is wasted. So your hard work is never wasted. The time you need to wait for something or someone, it does not matter. That time is not wasted. It is teaching you something. Spirit has a plan. Trust. You also have trust here. All right, which comes. So it's very important for you to trust and watch and wait. So wait for things to unfold. Wonderful things are waiting to happen. With this good news here, maybe you are the kind who actually are expecting, or maybe something has gone wrong. But even when there is good news happening, but you are being told to, every time you come into this energy where you start questioning yourself and saying that you're not good enough and maybe you're doing it wrong, go and ground your energy. All right. You need to do that because you are there, that beacon for everybody else. Everyone's looking up to you because you've built a beautiful life. In the coming 10 years, you're going to build such a beautiful life for yourself. You need to be in balance for yourself first, and then for all those people who are looking at you for hope. All right. Look at this. You get good fortune. If you wanted success, you're getting good fortune here. You get new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. So you are always, with this Wheel of Fortune and Capricorn energy and this flame here, because you're following your inner guidance, you're always reinventing yourself, and this tremendous growth that's going to happen because of it. And then you are on your right path regarding some aspect of your life, and I feel that is because you follow the inner guidance within you. All right, and this is wonderful energy. You have this inner guidance here, and for your spiritual journey you get the Hermit. From time to time you need to self-reflect. And sorry, this is not Hermit, this is Temperance. What am I saying? But now that I'm saying Hermit, because this person looks like Hermit, usually Temperance doesn't look like this at all. And then I was looking for the lamp and I suddenly said, my God, this Hermit looks like the Temperance card. And I realized this is the Temperance card. All right. This is beautiful. Alchemy. All right. So you are being, yes, with this healing feminine energy, which I got even earlier, which I felt even for your work. This is something that you need to do because you have possibly, and I feel this is true for a majority of us, because we see masculines thriving, even those who identify as the feminine gender also operate usually from the masculine side, all right? And you need to bring that into balance. And in doing so, you are going to be able to heal yourself, all your wounds, and you're going to be that beacon of light, all right? Okay, that is why I was saying strong Sagittarius energy, but I was actually looking at the horse. When I see independence, that's the first thing. And a lot of horses here, and though this is the Knight of Wands, yes, this could be Sagittarius again. And this is air. I was feeling Sagittarius so much. Okay, it is this, and I kept calling this the Hermit. Anyway, so there is a reason for that. You need to do a lot of self-reflection, and you need to be in balance, and then there is no stopping you. Pile number 2, and I feel very strongly, though this is Temperance, I do feel you are going to be able to come into that balance. And I feel there is a lot of again, Sagittarius is all about, you have some of the greatest philosophers who are Sagittarians. They are naturally philosophical by nature, and you are going to have a tremendous growth. But one big thing that comes in your way that stalls your progress is your lack of trust, and you need to work on that. Trust yourself, first of all, trust the universe, and know that things are coming. Temperance is all about patience, and this is something that in the next 10 years I think you will be needing a lot. So wonderful things are going to come, but you need to wait for your turn. All right, you need to understand divine order, divine timing, things that might possibly irritate you, but this is what you're going to be learning in these 10 years as you create your success and good fortune and everything else. All right, now what is it that you need to pay attention to? Yes, one, that you need to build trust, you need to be patient, and you need to know that just because you don't see it happening doesn't mean it's not happening behind the scenes. And you need to, now the Swords is again about communication, all right, but the Knight of Swords is brash. They feel they're telling their truth and they just go and say it in any way that they do, and that causes a lot of damage. And this is something you need to guard against before you speak, especially since a lot of people are looking at you. You need to have all your facts right. You may come across a little cold, it does not matter, like the King of Swords, but the King of Swords is such a visionary. They can see ahead, not like the Knight of Swords. So you're being asked to pay attention to this tendency that you have to just speak, because you are naturally gifted. You have the gift of the gab, those of you who've chosen pile number 2. And in the 10 years to come, this is what is going to bring in a lot of prosperity, a lot of success into your life. But you need to really guard against this, just speaking without thinking, or just saying the first thing that comes to your mind. And this may not be the complete picture, because you are standing there as the beacon of light, a beacon of hope for people. So you need to be correct when you speak. All right, and last but not the least, what is the final message from the universe? Knight of Wands is action card. and the energy is gaining momentum, and you're being told in this 10 years that are waiting to happen, they're going to be a lot of fated events that are happening in your life. You are the a pile which has got four major arcana, five major arcana out of 8 cards. All right, and that's a lot. That's saying something. This is going to be a very powerful 10 years of your life, and don't mess it up by thinking you are not good, by doubting your worthiness, and by trusting and not trusting the universe. You need to trust yourself more, and you need to trust the universe, and you need to develop patience. And once you develop patience and you learn those lessons, as you progress, balancing out, embracing this temperance energy, healing your feminine energy, you'll suddenly find a whole lot of movement happening. All right, you are going to be so what's the word? Not just charming and charismatic. You are going to bring in such energy. This is the fire energy. You are going to be this momentum yourself. You're going to be a huge force to reckon with. All right, and people are going to really look up to you. So you have a stable side. You have a side which speaks, which is a beacon of hope, and you also bring a lot of I'm not getting the word. What is it? Enthusiasm. That's the word. Yes, you bring a lot of enthusiasm wherever you go. So you bring hope, but you do it in a way that, people are, by the time you come to a place and you leave, people are energized just by your energy. That is the kind of energy you will bring. But for this to happen, there's a lot of work you need to do on your trust and on your worthiness, all right, and coming into balance. And remember, even there will be phases in our lives, wherein even those of us who are naturally inclined to spirituality, there will come a time wherein you want to focus on your coin, but never do it at the cost of yourself. All right, so come into balance. As you're moving forward, there's a wonderful light waiting to happen. The coming 10 years are going to be great, and they're going to teach you a lot of patience. So that's wonderful. All right. So wishing you all the very best for a glorious 10 years and beyond. And let me know how you like this reading. Bye-bye. Take care. Pile 3. Those of you who've chosen this beautiful love card, this is your reading. Oopsie. What did I do? I just, did a touch up on my nails before the reading because I'd done so much of work that I chipped it off, but I didn't even wait for it to dry before starting the reading, so which is not a new thing, which means all's well in the world. Well, so welcome to your reading, and 10 years from now, where will you be? What will you be doing? We're going to take a look at all of that. You've chosen the love card, and we're incorporating this in your reading. So maybe there is going to be a change in your love situation. You're definitely going to be abundant as well. All right. So we are going to live shuffle these tarot cards. I'm going to take out 8 cards for each question I have. And then I'm going to lay out the oracle cards, after which I'm going to pause the video and rearrange the whole thing, and then we're going to come back. All right, for pile number 1, I took out the tiles in front of them. For pile number 2, I had forgotten, so I'd taken it out, not in front of them. I just pulled it out. I hope to remember so I can take it out. Basically, these tiles tell you where, the alphabets, these are the letters of the alphabet which talk about the continents where you might be, and then I'll take out some more from here for your country. All right, country or state or town or city, whatever resonates with you. All right, so this is the Ethereal Vision Tarot, and I'm going to shuffle. I have lived so many years of my life. I started this tarot journey in 2020, and this is 2023. All right, and before that, nearly 47 years. I have 46 years. I have had no clue about the Mercury retrograde or what its effects are. And life just seemed fine. If you fumbled, you just fumbled. Well, obviously, I wasn't on a platform. But it's insane. I mean, it's not that I don't fumble the other times because my mind is running fast, my mouth can't keep up. But during the Mercury retrograde, it is a thing, you know. So, and we are just feeling the last bits of it before it leaves. Today is the 12th of September, and it comes to an end on the 15th of September. So maybe after that, I wouldn't be fumbling and apologizing and sometimes just closing my eyes, pretending not to hear whatever I've said. Yeah. So pile number 3. Let's pull out cards for you. Where will you be 10 years from now? Is that coming in? Yes. Will you be partnered? If so, with whom will you be with? That just wants to come out. Oh, 2 of them here. Okay. I think pile 2 also got 2 cards here. Okay. What will you be doing? What will you be doing? Okay. What will be the state of your finances? Will you be emotionally fulfilled? What was going to be the state of, your state emotionally? Where will you be? What will your spiritual journey look like? Things that might need attention in these 10 years. And last of all, any final messages from your future self, your higher self, your angel ancestors, spirit guides from the universe, all right? Here, we get that a little higher. All right. Now we're going to lay out these cards as well. You get Dahlia. And we keep that here. Then you get the shadow side of the Destroyer. And the light attributes of the Fool. Then you have the Mirror Guardian. Solar Flares with Activate. And Trine Sextile with Symbiosis. Then you get Mystic Star, Harmony in the Home and Great Friendships. You get Life Purpose. You get Clover. You get Isolation and Magic. This goes here. This goes here. Okay. Oh, you got one more. Faith. Oh, wow. Look at the colors here. Beautiful. You get Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. And you get a new romantic cycle begins. Why am I not surprised with love being your main card? And then you get the Empty Room. Okay. And you get, what was this? Kairos. Okay. You get the Well. You get January. And you get June. You get Cat. You get Vase. You get Wishbone. And you get Quill. All right. Now I'm going to I'll first take out a few letters from this Let's see how many want to fall out. One more. Okay. So you get North America. So the 23 countries in North America and the 45 countries in Europe. So a lot of you will find yourselves there, and I'm going to take out a few more from here. Let me give this a good shuffle so that we don't have the same letters coming. All right. All right, now just give me a moment and I'm coming back to you. All right, I am back, and I was wondering, did I do something differently last time? I did, and I realized I'd opened out these cards before, and now I'm going to have a problem. I'll try and do it as neatly as I can, all right? I did a pretty good job of aligning it even before. I think I haven't made many changes. All right, so now pile number 3. Where will you be? And you get this Empress card here. For with whom will you be with? You get the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. What a combination. All right. We'll keep that here. Then for where will you, and what will you be doing? You get the Six of Swords. For your state of finances, you get the Six of Wands. For will you be emotionally fulfilled, you get the Ten of Pentacles. For your spiritual journey, what will it look like? You get the Hangman. Oh my God. You know, someone would actually think I've seen these cards. I haven't taken these. Of course, I shuffled in front of you. But these, I haven't seen a thing, all right? It's but to be honest with you, when I put this out and I switch it off, I take a look once again because I'd like to confirm the meanings of these as well as this, which I haven't done, I realized just now. I will do that as well, all right? Because just so that we don't delay the reading too much with me trying to read from the book. But otherwise, I don't see the cards when I shuffle because I like to discover it with you. Otherwise, it would get monotonous for the reader as well. And this is your final message from the universe. Okay. All right. So I wanted to do this. Now I'll have to do it in front of you despite all my efforts. Or not. Okay. All right. Pile number 3. Let's get into your reading. You know, when I do readings together, it's in flow. But every time I start the first reading of the day, I do fumble. And the thing is, with this particular reading, I have done each pile on a different day. I did bits of one, so smooth was comparative. Second one was comparatively smooth, but this is the first reading of today, and I hope to finish the other 2 today as well. Pile numbers 4 and 5. So let's begin. To begin with, where will you be? All right, you are first of all going to be in this Empress energy, which is beautiful. All right, and you are going to be abundant. You're going to be doing, you're going to be in your power. So in these 10 years, it's going to be quite a journey, which is actually going to get you to a very beautiful place. Okay. And where will you be? As I said, you will be in any of the 23 countries of North America, especially Mexico to Costa Rica. All right, because how I've been checking this has got to do with where this flower originally, was found, where it was originally grown before it. Of course, today you find all plants in all kinds. If the weather is okay, the climate is all right, you can grow anything anywhere. You have hybrid varieties, but I'm talking about the what do you call? Original. Why am I fumbling so badly? I'm really sorry. I'm just not getting my head around this. So where was this found originally before it was, sent to different parts of the world? So these are the places. So you have North America, so you could be settling down in 10 years from now, you might find yourself in any of the countries of North America, especially Mexico downwards, right up till Costa Rica. Or you could be finding yourself in any place, in any country in Europe, and also China. All right. And apart from those, I mean, these two continents and all countries in there, and China as a country, you can also be in any of these, either capital cities or states or state capitals or towns or cities that you resonate with. It could be one of these as well. All right. The significant months wherein major changes could possibly happen, which is going to be like life-changing during these 10 years, would be either in January or in June. All right, you are going to be in this Empress energy. The universe is working with you to make that happen. With this clover here, this is going to be a very crucial 10 years in which things are going to be favorable. Obviously, we can never have a spate of events wherein nothing will go wrong, but whatever goes wrong will be very minor compared to the good things that are going to happen for you in the next 10 years. All right. With this clover here, luck is on your side. It's almost as though the wheel of fortune is on your side. All right. And look at this. So with whom will you be with? So this person you're going to be with is going to be either a Cancerian or a Libran. All right. Or they will have this prominently in their chart. They have the light attributes of the Fool, which says fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. So this person, this again, it gives me strong Aquarius vibes, but even basically this person, whether they are an Aquarius or a Libra or a Cancerian, this person is going to be oh yes, and we have January and June, so it could be again Aquarius, maybe even Capricorn, and it could be Gemini or Cancer once again. All right. Now this person is someone who is really connected to everything. All right. They may come across as though they are detached. They sometimes may come across as risky, but they try to be in the here and the now, and they are ready. They have. You'll find that they are. What's that word you get? Spontaneous in whatever they do, and they don't mind. They don't think too much about the next step and then get worried and let the fear stop them from doing things. They're in this wonderful energy that they like to experiment. They want to try new things. So I think, and I'm not surprised, because the Queen of Cups, as I said, was Cancer energy, and Queen of Swords is Libra energy, and both are cardinal signs. And this is something which is going to be very strong in your person. Your person would like to try new things, and this is how you might recognize them, and that this is the kind of person you are going to be with. Maybe there's someone already on your mind, or there is someone new who's going to come in. All right. With the shadow attributes of the Destroyer, you get intoxication with destructive power, destroying other dreams or potential. So basically, this person with the Queen of Swords here, and in fact even Cancer energy, this person is someone, if you cross them the wrong way, they can actually say it like it is, and they can be brutal with their words. All right. And the words can really cut you and destroy you. So I feel this person who is, likes to be in the here and the now, and likes to is very spontaneous, is a lot of fun. They find, even in serious situations, they find things which are funny, and they try lighten the mood. But if you cross their path, where there is a certain line that you cross, and then you had it. If they unleash their words, it's going to take some time for you to recover from them. All right. So this is what it is, and then this could be somebody who is approved by the people in your family. You won't have a problem with families not liking the person you've chosen. It's almost like a family wish coming true. This person is going to be, with them not being afraid to show their emotions. I feel this person's someone, with this Cancer energy, in touch with their emotions, comfortable with showing their emotions. All right. And this person is actually very attracted to you. You will find them, maybe for a long time they just admire you before they actually come and let you know. All right. And with the squill here, it says get back to the basics, but basically I feel this person may be traditional by nature. And for others of you, for some of you, they might be very good with their works. Maybe they are with their words, and maybe they write. They could, anything that's got to do with writing. Maybe they are, either writers, journalists, or anything got to do with, or just maybe it's just may not be their main job. Maybe they are a blogger or something like that, which they do as a side hustle. For others of you, it could also be anything that uses pen to paper, actually, or words that are written. This person is very adept at that. All right. So this is how you will recognize your person. If this person is already in your life and you're wondering, whether is it going to work out, well, 10 years, this is going to be there. And with this two-faced friend here, I think there's going to be a slight glitch here before you come into union with this person. Maybe someone tries to play dirty, but this is a very minor energy and it's not here to stay. All right. But this is how you can confirm that this was it. So if you have a little bit of a misunderstanding initially, you will find out about that, but that's not really very relevant. All right. Now coming to what will you be doing, and you get beautiful, beautiful energy. One, I feel for a lot of you, you will be collaborating with somebody. All right. And this is going to come to you with some sort of how do I say, the empty room is the energy of deep reflection, you taking time out to withdraw and sitting with yourself and wondering. So I feel for a lot of you, maybe during these 10 years, either now as you come to this reading or within the next couple of years, you will come to this place wherein things are stagnant. All right. And you feel you're going nowhere in your career. All right. Maybe you find it's stagnant energy and you don't know what to do. And then you take time out to reflect. For some of you, you might journey out, maybe wherever you're living, with whoever you're living, they're getting worried. What is this? Your work is not happening, or things like that. And you just take a break from everyone and you go off on your own and you want to reflect on things. All right. And how do you want to see your life? Where do you want to see yourself? And things like that. And because of that, you have this beautiful energy. It goes so beautifully with one another. And I've seen this life purpose here as well. All right. This is such beautiful energy. With taking time to reflect and the Six of Swords, you take some time out from everything because things are stagnant and there's a lot of noise around you and you want your peace, and you go out and you sit with yourself, and from that you are able to align with your soul purpose. You're able to align with what it is that you want, and you realize that you are a limitless being. And there is so much potential you carry inside, but you've been limiting yourself because you've been listening to what others do, or what is the right thing to be done, what is, something that everyone thinks is more appropriate, something that they have made you, your parents may have put you into a particular line wherein things haven't been working out because your heart isn't in it. And maybe for some of you, just confused. Or for others of you, you may be in a line which you actually like. You may not love it, but you never thought about anything else. All right. But now you're going to get this realization, whether it's the same thing that you're going to do, but do it differently, or it's something completely different. You are going to take that time, to actually go away from the noise and reflect on what it is that you really want. And in doing so, you are going to be in alignment with the universe, and you are going to get the alignment with your soul purpose. And this is going to happen for you, in the initial, from the time you see this reading, within a couple of years. All right, maybe straight away, or maybe in the couple of years, when you find that you hit a place wherein you're doing your work, you're doing everything, but it's a general meh feeling. There's nothing happening. It's kind of stagnant. Look at that. That's Joey snoring. Even he doesn't like it. So there's going to be that stagnant energy before you take some time off, and then you get so much of clarity, all right? With this mystic star here, harmony in the home and great friendships. And I feel this is coming, this is finances, and this is what you will be doing. So there is a connection here, and I feel that, and with this symbiosis, I feel that after you have this realization of what it is that you want to do and what it is that you're going to do, when you align with your soul purpose, maybe a lot of you, it may not be for all of you, but a lot of you are actually going to be working in collaboration with somebody, all right? There is going to be a lot of success in whatever it is that you do, which is obvious because you are aligning to your soul purpose. If that is the path that you're meant to be, then whatever you're aiming for, you're going to have a whole lot of success. People are going to see you as this, a victorious person, that you tried something and you went against what the general mold is. You followed your heart and did what your heart was calling you to do. And for a lot of you, you have collaborated with somebody, you that's what you have, some sort of activation with this movement away from everybody else and away from the noise, because this empty room is all about withdrawing yourself, seeing the tremendous potential. It is Shiva whom we follow as a deity. Shiva is actually means nothing, which is the entire space, which is black, which is nothing. And from that emerges everything. So you're embodying that energy wherein you're going in, and it feels as though there's nothing that you're doing. It's stagnant, it's away from everyone. But this is so powerful because you just realize what is your full potential. You may take out time to just be silent for a while, spend some time in nature. It would also be additional help. And with this Kairos is finally, it's almost as though, it's your third eye that will open, when you get that aha moment, you understand what it is that you really want to do, what is it that your soul is calling you to do. And with this activation, you will align to your soul purpose and you get a lot of success. But I feel that a lot of you will collaborate with others, all right? And you will not be the only one. Maybe when you start out, it'll just be you, but then people are going to join you, and you realize that's how you can get a whole lot of work done, all right? And it's going to be really, really brilliant. So what it is going to be is going to be different for each and every one of you, but it's going to be very powerful, this change, all right? Will you be fulfilled emotionally? You definitely will, because for one, you're going to align with your soul purpose, and there is nothing more satisfying than that. Most of us who are restless are those who have not aligned with the soul purpose. When your soul is in the right direction, you will not know what restlessness is. And that's what is happening. And that's why when you collaborate and you follow your heart and this thing is activated within you and you actually start doing this work, you are going to be so happy. And look at this, you get the 10 of Pentacles, which is not just emotional fulfillment, it is also abundance. It is also that whole family, having this huge family unit, which is all happy, living in harmony, and you've made a legacy, for generations to come. And look at this, a wish is granted. So whoever you want to be with, this, this whole dynamic, no wonder you chose love. There's love not only in your romantic life, with the person you're going to get married to and have, babies with, but it's also got to do with your familial relationships, your friendships. Look at this, harmony in the home and great friendships. So this is a beautiful, beautiful time, and here a wish is granted. So whatever it is that you're wishing for in love, maybe right now as you come to this reading, you've come here and chosen love because you feel the lack of it. It's not going to be that way. In fact, after this change that is going to happen, whenever that is, as soon as you see this reading, or maybe a few years down the line, it is going to bring such a change in your life that 10 years from now, this is what you'll be, 10 of Pentacles, aligned with your soul purpose, happy, so happy, all right? And for your spiritual journey, this is so beautiful. You learn to go with the flow, look at things from a different perspective. When things don't work out your way, instead of just throwing in the towel or getting annoyed, you have been through so much, and you've seen how just taking time out and just sitting with yourself, how you aligned with the universe, and you always, this is a lesson that's going to stay with you always, because now you know that you need to go with the flow. You don't have to go and fight for things that you want. And so when things don't happen your way, you just let it be. You just observe what things are happening. You have complete faith that things will work out in your favor. And whenever you feel overwhelmed by the noise, this is your go-to thing. What you do, you isolate yourself from everyone, like you did here with the Six of Swords, going away from everyone with this empty room, being in silence, so that you get your answers. And this is what you do. And with the Hangman, you then start seeing things differently, and that's how you weave magic. All right, because you have immense faith in the universe and its ways, and that you just completely surrender. This is so, so beautiful and powerful. We keep talking about the same things over and over again. If you go to tarot readings, different tarot readers, but how many of us, and we keep coming back to readings because we take all this from the reading, but we are not able to sustain this practice. Even if you take this from me now and you go on and maybe you remember it for a day or two, and then mindlessness sets in, and then we forget about it and we come to the next reading, But if you're hearing this in every reading, it means it's meant to happen. It is going to happen, and you will get there. So if you're not actively doing anything, it does not matter. You will reach a point. All these cards which you have in the tarot, be it the Tower or the Death, these cards are not our enemies. These are, when we don't have the courage, or we are not able to see what the universe is telling us, that's when these moments happen. The Tower moment, it means that you cannot neglect this forever. We've been giving you enough clues for it. You have not taken heed, and now we have to push you into something. It may be unpleasant, but it is for your own good. Finally, whatever happens in our life, whether we see it that way or not, is for our own good. It's for us to align to our soul purpose, and you're going to do that. In 10 years, you are going to be in a wonderful, wonderful place. So what are the few things that you need to pay attention to? And you get the Four of Pentacles and time for a deep dive. All right, the number 60 or the number 6 could be significant. Also 17, 52, 7, 8. All right. So what you're being told to do is that, what you need to pay attention to is that every now and then you may come into this energy wherein you start feeling a little, possessive about either people in your life, or for some of you, it's not about being possessive. It's about keeping your cards close to your chest. Maybe there is people in your life and you know what you're doing because you're aligned with your soul purpose, but maybe you don't say to people around you. All right. And for some of you, whatever it is that you have, maybe before you reach this energy, you may have this tendency to just hold on to whatever you have and not take any risks. All right, so that is the time you're being asked to, it's time for a deep dive. When you see yourself coming to this energy wherein you're not discussing whatever's happening in your life with anybody else, and you're just holding on tightly to whatever it is that you have, you're not budging left or right. This is just before you're going to get overwhelmed, and I think this is what is going to happen just before you have this Six of Swords moment, when you walk away from everything to be able to, collect yourself, get yourself back together, come into balance, and then, from within, get this beautiful energy. And I think this is what is going to happen, that when you come into and maybe after you've done this and you've come to a great place, there will be times, finally, we are human beings and we have different experiences, and every now and then we can slip back to our own ways, especially if, when things are going great and we just give up on the healing. Because healing is something that keeps happening throughout our lives. So when we are busy and things are going great, maybe we forget that, and that's when things go wrong, and immediately we come back to our old patterns of holding on to things, not telling people. And when this happens, you're being asked to just go back there. Time for a deep dive is, just go within. just go within empty room, take that energy and come back again to where it is. So this is such beautiful, beautiful energy. And final message from your future self is that if you are going through the Ten of Wands moment now, if you have got so much of burden and you feel, oh my God, is there going to be any respite to what this is, to my life, whether it's my love life or whether it's just my life in general, will I ever see the light of day? And you will. And for a lot of you, this question was love related, and it says a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So Libra, a lot of Libra influence here. But you are being told that whatever it is, and because you've chosen love especially, and that's how this is the final message from universe. If you've been feeling overburdened in a connection, or if you've been feeling nothing is moving in your love life, or if you're in a connection wherein you're putting in the work and you're just done with it, whichever way it is, things are going to change. It's not going to be how it is. You will see the change happening shortly. If you are in this energy, when you need some time out, then go take that time out. Your life is going to change dramatically. Finally, you remember you are the Empress. This is the energy that you're going to be in, all right? And irrespective of your gender. And you're going to have a lot of love in your life. It's going to be beautiful, not like what it is now, but you need to do the work, and you're being told that it's coming for you. All of this is coming for you, and you will be in such a beautiful place that your love life, your familial relationships, your friendships, everything, emotionally you're going to be so fulfilled. And even as far as your work is concerned, your emotions, even at your workplace, are going to be so happy. It's not just going to be fulfilling as far as your money is concerned, your abundance is concerned, but also there's going to be an abundance in love, all right? And that emotional satisfaction that yes, I am on the right track and this is what I love to do. And so this is beautiful, beautiful reading. Pile number 3, wishing you so much of love and hope all this and more comes to you. Take care. Bye-bye. Pile 4, those of you who have chosen the career card. Where will you be 10 years from now? What is going to be happening in your life? Well, for one, your career is going to do really well. If you feel that you've been putting in effort, things are not moving as you like it. Some of you may feel you're not in the right place. We'll see what comes through, but you're going to make a lot of abundance for yourself, and your career is going to be great. So let's take a look. All right, this is the Star Spinner Tarot which you have chosen. I'm going to be live shuffling and pulling out 8 cards. I've said that to the 3 piles before you, and I think I've taken out more than 8 cards in all of them. But we'll see. All right, and once we take out those cards, I'll lay out these cards as well, and I'll take out a few tiles. I'll explain, and thereafter I'll take a pause, rearrange this thing. I need to do a bit of research on a few cards from your oracle, which I've not seen them, so I'm going to see them and research them and then come back to you all right, with your reading. You won't know the 2 minutes that I will keep you standing waiting. I will definitely pause the video so you won't see the change, but I'm just letting you know, because there are a few cards here, the oracle cards, which I don't see any of your cards when I shuffle them. So there are a few oracle cards which I'm not very familiar with the books, and instead of making you wait while I check on it, I will first show you all the cards and then pause the video, check on it and come back. All right, I tried that with the second group, but I forgot to check everything. Anyway, it wasn't so bad. Let's see. All right, I don't remember whether I cut the deck before. All right, pile number 4. Where are you going to be 10 years from now? Let's see. What will you be doing? What will your love life be looking like? We'll take a look at everything, all right? So, to begin with, where will you be? Whom will you be with? What will you be doing? What will the state of your finances be? Will you be emotionally fulfilled? Ooh, 3 cards. I told you it never sticks at it to 8. What will your spiritual journey look like? What will need your attention? And last but not the least, a final message from your future self or the universe, angel, ancestor, spirit guides, higher self, from whoever wants to come through and give you a message. Again, you have 2 messages. What is this? I think you've got maximum cards so far. All right, let's pull out these other cards. You get red rose. Then you get the shadow attributes of the mystic and the light attributes of a hedonist. Then you get the heart guardian. And you get 12th house introspection. Oh, you got 3 cards here also. You get moon perception. And you get 5th house passion. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my God, you've got maximum cards in everything. I've just taken out 1 card of this for everyone else. You get 3. You get insight. Yes, I see a lot of this. This is beautiful. Triple moon. We'll read it when we come to the... And abracadabra with wings. Beautiful. Beautiful. Then you get the distorted feminine. Okay. And you get compatibility. Okay. Then you get the garden. You get peace. You get ideation. You get antelope spirit. Life is speeding up. Then you get balance, spirituality, and practicality. Oops. You get the medallion. And you get apocalypses. You also get the wheel, indecisiveness. Anyway, we okay, where do we put that? We'll put that here. Shield. Younger man. Jug. Turkey. And then you get March and February. All right. I'll open out these cards as well. For where will you be, you get the Knight of Chalices. For with whom will you be with, you get the 7 of Chalices. What will you be doing, you get the 2 of Coins. What will your state of finances be like, you get the 2 of Swords. Will you be emotionally fulfilled, and you get the 10 of Swords. You get the Lovers in reverse, and you get the Page of Swords. And then you get your spiritual journey. What will it look like? 8 of Swords. Where would you need attention? And you get the 8 of Chalices. And last but not the least, what is the message from your future self? And you get the Page of Coins and the Moon. All right. Don't click off. It's not what you think. Especially those of you who've been in this tarot world for some time and you look at these swords and you say, this is not good. This is not for me. Just hold on. Just wait. Finally, you do have these wonderful cards. Now, I am also going to take out... this is where you're going to be settling, all right? These are these 6 tiles. Wow, you've got these 2. Ouch, I'm sorry. Okay. So these are the 2 continents that you will be in 10 years from now. Any of the countries of those continents. And I'm going to take out a few more tiles from here. This also wanted to come out, so why stop it? All right, now you give me a little bit of time. I'll rearrange the cards and I'll come back to you. All right, Pile number 4, I am back. All right, so we have changed the position of cards a bit to give you a great reading. So we start with, where will you be? Where can you see yourself 10 years from now? So first of all, the good part is, in 10 years from now, your heart is still going to be tender and open. It's still going to be, as in I am assuming it is. But if you find that you're closed off now due to whatever reasons, and if during the course of these 10 years you find something going not so okay, you will still be able to mend your heart, because you have the heart guardian here, and you are this energy of the Knight of Cups. You're still wearing your heart on your sleeve. You're open to love, and whatever experiences you have in your life, they don't jade you. All right, you still have that fresh energy. You have a heart full of love. You are a very compassionate person, and so this is something that you need to know. Now, where will you be? Actually, you could be in any of the 14 countries of Oceania, which is your Australia, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, and all those, Fiji, Tuvalu, small islands around. All right, so these you could be settling. You see yourself 10 years from now in either of these 14 countries, or you could be in the 12 countries of South America. And you could also be, you could also be in, I've just taken a few notes. That's what I was doing during this time. Or you can be in Asia, especially Buddhist countries. All right. And also in Northwest Africa, as well as North America. All right, some countries. Apart from that, you could also be in any of the countries beginning with these letters here. That is JAAA KINE. All right, so it could be in any town, city, major city, capital city, state, anything from these letters. But these are the two continents which are standing strong, and you had Asia, and you had Northwestern Africa, and you had did I say North America? No. Yes, and North America as well. All right, so these are the places that you could be in 10 years from now. And if you feel I've covered the whole world, well, no, you had, I've not mentioned Europe, all right, unless any of the countries here, are calling to you. All right, and wherever you be, I think you're going to be having a large home, and you may have a garden, or you may be living near a garden. But I feel for a lot of you, you are going to have a huge, palatial house, so which basically means your career and your wealth are going to look really good 10 years from now. All right, crucial things in your life doesn't have to be, but could happen in February and March. Now, so this is as to where you could be 10 years from now. All right, now moving on to whom will you be with 10 years from now. And you get the 7 of Cups. You also get an 8 of Cups later. All right, I just want you to keep that in mind for some of you. Okay, so the person you might be with either 10 years from now or during these 10 years, or maybe this person is already in your life, and maybe by the time you reach the 10th year, you may be, wondering whether you want to stay or move on from this connection. This person is someone who matches your creativity. This person is extremely creative. They are light-hearted. For a lot of you, this person is a younger man. All right, and this is gender I'm talking about. So this person is a younger man, and they are younger than you, and they are a man. All right, so take it how it resonates. This is for a lot of you here who've come to this pile. And either way, this person is younger than you, and this person is very creative and is light-hearted, But sometimes, because you are very mature, in fact, looking at your cards here, when you've seen these cards and so many swords, and you may have thought that, oh my God, again, I'm stuck with this. No, you are such a powerful, all those of you who've chosen pile number 4, you are such powerful people. You don't even know how powerful you are. All right. And that is why the universe is actually keeping a lot of things mystery, because there are so many tools, there's so many choices in your whole reading, that everything, basically what they're trying to say is that you have the power to write your life the way you want it. Everything is in your hands. You have to make those choices. And the sad part is that also with the fact that and this is, I won't call it a sad part, because this is possibly a very major thing in your life, is that you need to be decisive. And right now you are indecisive. Anyway, we'll come to that later. So this person is someone who's very creative, and you yourself are a very creative person. And so you're drawn to this person. This person brings young, light-hearted fun into your life. With this jug here, light-hearted, carefree time, you can actually be yourself. Your inner child comes out with this person. You feel really happy with this person. All right. But this person, with the shadow attribute of a mystic, sometimes they talk about greater things which they're not really aware of, but they just, I think they see you as spiritual, and I feel you are. And they try to match your energy by reading things from here and there, and they give you half-baked knowledge pretending to be very deep. And I feel at those times is when you feel that someone is behaving stupidly, and that's the time you can see through them, because you are very mature. All right. And this person who's younger than you, and they're generally light-hearted, so they might try to speak really great things which they're not really aware of, and you can see right through them. All right. But I feel that this person makes you happy, and you feel there's a lot of potential, and maybe you people both dream of one another. And how long this connection is going to be? Is it going to start during the 10 years, and will it last for that long? Or is this connection coming into your life to trigger you so that you can move on with your life and then find someone else? It's a bit of a doubt. Like, there are some piles which I've done in which we knew who they are going to be. In your case, this person is either there already, or they're coming into your life, and they are going to be a major life lesson. For some of you, this person could be a Pisces, and for others of you, this very strong chances of this person being a Pisces. All right, with the 7 of Cups and February, March. For some of you, I don't see it, I don't feel it, but since it's there, I'm just putting it out. Could be Aquarius and Aries as well, but I see very strong Pisces here. All right. Okay. Now with this, this is very, very powerful energy, which will, I've kept it here as to whom will you be with and what will you be doing, but it can, see, our life is not in compartments wherein one thing doesn't overlap with the other thing. It's all in a flow, it's in a mix. So this energy will keep, you'll find it in different aspects of your life. But right now, as to what will you be doing, as well as whom will you be with. Now, as I said, you are a very spiritual person. All right. Those of you who've come here, pile number 4, you are in touch, have a great connect with the universe, with the divine. However you want to put it, there is this higher connect you have with your higher self. Or for a lot of you, either this person who is in your life, this younger man, or you, there is something in which there is this family tradition that is being passed on to you. All right. And with this apocalypse here, there is a lot that you need to discover, and I feel this is mostly for you and not for this person. This person, as I said, no, I don't think this is for the person at all. This is just for you. If you look at this, as far as your what will you be doing is concerned, and state of finances is concerned, you have the 2 of Pentacles and you have the 2 of Swords, and below that here you have indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly because you're not making a choice. All right. And you, with this apocalypse card, there is some secret that needs to be uncovered. You need to find this out. Again, later on, you find you have lovers, which is a choice, and this is again in reverse. All right. So I feel you have tremendous potential to find out what it is that you want, where it is that you need to go. Look at this with abracadabra with wings, fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. All right. And then you get insight, which opens the third eye to strengthen intuition. And there is this eye here right in the center. All right. And then you get triple moon here, which says embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and earthly. All right. And I feel with the distorted feminine over here. Now just take a moment, pile number 4. This is about you. You, and I'll take a sip of water before I start. Look at the cards that you have. I showed you all those cards of indecision. You have the 8 of Swords here, which is being limited by your thoughts. All right. You have the moon here, which talks about perception. You have this card, insight, which talks about your third eye. This talks about your divine and earthly aspects. Then you have this card here, 12th house, which talks about introspection. All right. And you have this card, which definitely talks about uncovering some truth, something that is hidden from you. So your entire journey is about you following your heart. You are at this point of time when you come to see this reading, you are in your mind. It is your logical mind that is working. You are operating definitely from your masculine side. And this has been a theme for 1 or 2 piles before this. But here, look at this. You get the distorted feminine. All right. So you, and it's not to call you out. We've all been through all these energies in one way or the other. But you are someone who, maybe as a child, you've been overprotected, or you never had a say with things. Maybe in your family, men made the decision and women just followed. It may be a very traditional setup. And women were meant to depend on their men. All right. And sometimes this can be, because you've seen this pattern being followed, maybe you've embodied this damsel in distress kind of energy. And it doesn't matter whether you're man or woman watching this or however you identify. I'm talking about energies. You are in this feminine energy. Someone is going to come and save you from whatever it is that you're doing. And you're being told that that's not the case here. You need to heal that energy of yours because you have tremendous, tremendous potential. You are going to be saving people. It's not the other way around. But you need to see that about yourself. With the heart guardian here, whatever you're going to do is very heart-centric, but you are stuck in your head. And your entire 10 years, this whole change is going to happen, that by the end of 10 years, your career, your life, everything is going to be heart-centric, and it is going to be beautiful, and it's going to give you so much of good fortune, so many golden opportunities, lot of wealth, great career. Everything is going to go great because you are shifting from a logic-based thinking to your heart-centered thinking. All right? And you will actually not do the things that are meant to be done, which logically seem okay, which are the right things to do, which the family has been doing, but you are going to follow your heart. All right? So when you come to this reading, you are in this indecisive place. What should I do? Should I be keeping up the family tradition with this medallion card here? Because that is the thing to do. And that will keep me protected. Or should I follow my heart? You're being told to follow your heart and do what you are passionate about. Look at this. You get ideation here. You have a great imagination. You are extremely creative. The only reason you've been drawn to this younger man is because this person is very creative. And they allow you to, express your creativity. Maybe your family does something very traditional and you're meant to do something traditional, but your heart is calling you out to, calling out to you to create. You need to create. Not only do you have the moon here with perception, you have the moon here as well as a message from the universe. You are meant to get in touch with your third eye. You are meant to meditate. You are meant to introspect. You are such a powerful being. You are. It just needs a little bit of attention from you, and your third eye is going to lead you. Your intuition is extremely strong, but you need to be in touch with your heart. You need to close out all other voices around you who are talking logical things, who are telling you how it should be, and you've been just following what they say, because you feel if you're on your own, you don't know whether you'll be able to defend yourself. And you've been in this energy thinking that you are stuck here because you're waiting for someone to save you, and you've gone for this person here, this person who's younger than you. Don't get me wrong, maybe this is the person who is meant to be with you, but you are attracted to this person. What I'm getting is because this person may be a free spirit. They do what they want to do, and they want to create, and they don't care about anybody else. But this is very young, immature energy, and they see you as the high priestess, perhaps, but you don't see yourself as that. And it's because they see you as that, that's why they come and talk about things which they're not really aware of in order to impress you. And you can see right through them. They actually come out as dumb, but the fact is that they just follow their heart, and they bring this young energy into your life, and you're drawn to them like a moth to a flame, because that is what you are meant to do. And I don't feel, I told you this in the beginning when I was talking about this person, I don't really feel this relationship is something which is going to stay, even if it's there in your 10 years from now. It is not going to stay long term. They are here just to teach you that lesson, and the day you get in touch with your intuition and follow your inner calling, you yourself will walk away from this person, not this person. You will walk away from this person with this 8 of Cups here. You will realize that, they've taught you what you needed to learn, and they are here to just get you in touch with your creativity. You are so creative. And for a lot of you just looking at this picture here, I feel that you are an artist. You are meant to create. Art is what you're passionate about. So do not do something else that others want you to do. Follow your heart. Do what it is that you want to do, and you're going to get so much success. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. Beautiful. And for this you need to actually work on your, coming into balance. Work on your distorted feminine, which you haven't been doing. You've just been feeling helpless, that someone's going to get me out of this. No one's coming to help you out. You are going to help yourself out, and that's more than enough, because when you help yourself out, you do exactly what you want to do, and you're not compromising on your happiness or what brings you joy. You follow your heart and you live your best life. What else is it that you want? You need to meditate some more, I feel. All right, and you need to listen to yourself more than anyone else. You've been listening to everybody but yourself, pile number 4. And if you follow your heart, and if you go against what your family tradition is, does not mean that you're not going to do anything. That is when you are actually going to align with what you're meant to do, something that will bring you so much of joy. And though this compatibility card looks like love situation, I feel very strongly for you that you need to be compatible with what you want to do for the rest of your life, which you are not doing. All right, and you are with this person just because they let you, they get you in touch with your creativity, and that's how you feel that this is love. But you will sooner or later have to make a choice. All right, either this person is going to break your heart by moving away from you, or there's going to be some sort of separation. All right, and this is, you are so creative, but you've never put yourself out there. And so when this person finally, if this person does leave your life, or if you decide to walk away from them, When you start out on your own and start creating, you might feel like a page. And that's just because you don't have experience standing on your own. But you will realize it's a matter of time that you move from the page to, the Empress energy. But you need to do that work on yourself. And you need to get rid of the self-limiting beliefs. You are going to come into balance with yourself once you work on your distorted feminine energy, pile number 4. And it's going to happen in these 10 years. You will find that you're going to come into balance, and in 10 years from now, you're going to have a successful career, and it'll be one that you want to do. It is one in which you don't have to consult other people as to what to do next. Your heart tells you. You are going to be a powerhouse because your intuition is going to be so strong, it's going to lead the way. And you're going to do something that no one in your family has done. If you've been stuck in following a certain family tradition, it's going to change. In these 10 years, this is going to change. And there's going to be so much of peace in your life because you are creating this beautiful life for yourself. Because you are creating. For a lot of you, you're artists. For others of you, it could be in any way. This is a traditional art style. You could be digital artists. You could be anything. But you are creating. You could even be writers. Anything. But you are a creative. All right? And you love yourself. And so you're going to stand up for yourself and do what you really want to do. And for that, if you need to walk away from your family or walk away from this person or walk away from your career, what you're doing right now, you will. And this is something that you really need to pay attention to, because when you start moving away from here, that's when your life starts speeding up. Again, the number 2. You may be seeing a lot of 222s before this move happens. All right, you really are stuck in some place, your head. See, you get 8 here. This is again karma. It's time for you to now start moving. If you're in this energy already, if you've been feeling this way already when you come to this reading, suppose you come to this reading and you feel, no, I'm very happy doing this and there's this person in my life and I'm very happy doing my family thing, then you're not in this energy yet. But this is going to come to you. You need to sit with it. And if you're happy doing what you're doing, no one's telling you to change it. But you need to get in touch with your, intuition. You are very powerful. And once you get in touch with your intuition, all these peripherals which you've covered yourself with, they will all fall away. The real you will emerge. And then your life is going to really pick up. And what are the final messages from the universe? Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Yes. Right now, you're being practical, doing what your family wants, doing what this person wants, doing what is right. But you need to start meditating, getting in touch with your higher self. And this is the message from them. You may feel like a page. Here you have the Page of Swords or the Page of Pentacles. And that's because you've always been treated like a page. Because you've always been working with somebody. You've never gone out on your own. And you're being asked to follow your inner guidance. Your intuition is waiting to lead you on. And you won't feel like a page. You'll feel like a queen or a king or the emperor or the empress. But you need to be on your own. And this is what's going to happen for you in 10 years. You are going to, if you've come here clicking on the career to wonder what it's going to be, your career is not going to be what it is right now. I feel very strongly for most of you. All right, but you are going to follow something which is very heart-centered. You are going to follow your intuition, and this is going to bring you so much of abundance, so much of good fortune, and you will be, most importantly, you would need no longer the distorted feminine energy. You would have a very healthy and masculine and feminine energy, and you will be on your own, independent. And thereafter, someone is going to come back to you in love, which will be possibly after 10 years, all right? Or it'll be this, or maybe this person will, step up. Just watching this high priestess, this person is looking at you as a high priestess, okay? And you are drawn to this person just because this person follows their heart. They want to create. they're immature. Sometimes you roll your eyes, what did I see in this person? This person is so immature and this person is so but they follow their dream, and this is what they're going to trigger in you. Pile number 4. I hope this reading resonated. If it didn't, choose another pile. If there are few things you liked about it, the rest you didn't, just take what resonates with you, leave the rest for someone else. I wish you all the very best. I hope you have a wonderful 10 years, and I hope you get in touch with this powerhouse that you are, which is there within you, which you haven't seen yet. Wishing you all the best. Bye-bye. Pile number 5. We finally got down to doing your reading. I thought it'll never come. It's the 3rd day since I've been doing this reading. All right. You chose marriage and the original Rider-Waite. And I must mention, I was just laughing as I placed these cards, and I just, these cards were a little, they were not aligned. So I just did that, and I just looked here, and guess what do I see? 10 of Cups. That's a sign. Seems to be a happy marriage 10 years from now. Let's see. Or you'll already be in one. We'll see what comes through, and you are going to be very abundant as well. All right. Now I am going to be shuffling these cards and pulling out 8 cards. And as I was telling the last pile, everyone's got more than 8 cards, but the intention is for 8 cards, 1 for each question. All right. And thereafter I'll lay down these cards, and then I will pause the video, which I don't think you'll know, but I'm going to be pausing it to rearrange the cards and to find out some information which I need to, so that you don't have to wait as I look through the books for the information, because I haven't seen these cards as yet, but I need to, so that you don't have to wait for too long. All right. So let us see what comes through. Look at that. You're manifesting the 10 of Cups, and looks like that's what you're going to get. Pile number 5. I like that. All right. So, pile number 5. Where will you be 10 years from now? Okay, see, it's already more than 8 cards. You get 2. Is this coming in? Yes. Whom will you be with? If you will be with somebody, whom will you be with? All right. What will you be doing? What is the state of finances going to be? Will you be fulfilled emotionally? Okay, we'll take that. I'll take out another card as well. What will your spiritual journey look like? And things that need attention during this time. And last but not the least, any final message from your higher self or your future self or your angel ancestors, spirit guides from the universe. Put that a little higher. Others. Okay. Now we'll open out your oracle cards. Sorry about that. Did I shake the camera? You get Primrose. You get the shadow attributes of the gambler and the light attributes of a mentor. You get the direction guardian. You get ascended entrance, and you get Imam Kolai with root. You get self-confidence. You get chivalry. You get reparenting yourself. You get mice. And you get man. Okay. You get happiness. Oh, you just got one card, is it? All right. You get bring a gentle touch. Don't let your past hold you back. You get September, October, and August. Okay, so we make that August, September, October. Okay. And then you get bouquet, money path. Ooh, well, bull, door, parrot. Oh, you got 3 cards here. Wow. You get the king. You get the riddle. And you get the comic. Okay. I'm going to open out these cards for you as well. Where will you be 10 years from now? You get the Hierophant. And you get the 10 of Cups. Oh, wow. Marriage. Just look at that. You are going to be in a committed relationship. Beautiful. With whom will you be with? You get the Fool. What will you be doing? You get the World. State of your finances. You get the 7 of Cups. Will you be emotionally fulfilled? The Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Cups. Wow. I love your reading. What will your spiritual journey look like? 8 of Wands, things that need attention, 4 of Wands, and finally the Page of Swords is message from Spirit. All right, I need you to give me 30 seconds and I'll be back. Pile number 5, I'm back. I have put down your cards and I've done whatever research I needed to do. All right. Okay. Yes. First, I forgot to do this before before I took the break. These are going to be tiles, which have. There's 6 of them, one for each continent, and this will give an idea as to where you are going to be 10 years from now. I want to do that to see how many we want to fall out. Okay, those many. And we're going to take a few more tiles from here, which can tell you about cities, towns, capital cities, states, anything else apart from the continents. All right. Yeah, we've got those. And so you could be in any of the 23 countries of North America, or in the 54 countries of Africa, or in the 12 countries of South America. All right. Or you could be in any of the countries, states, state capitals, national capitals, or cities or towns beginning with any of these letters. You are definitely going to be in a very stable connection, in a marriage in 10 years from now. Happy marriage, fulfilled marriage with your partner, children, and however you identify. Okay, if you are a same-sex couple, maybe you adopt children, whichever way it is, but whoever has come to this reading 10 years from now, you should have actually walked down the aisle. You should have tied the knot, whichever part of the world you are, whatever your culture is, however you're going to be, you will be married. All right. So this is, take this as a confirmation. Now, and I told you where all you could possibly be. All right. Okay. Now, with whom will you be with? So there is strong Leo energy, Aries energy, Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio energies here. All right. Apart from which are the other signs I see? I see Sagittarius, and I see Scorpio again, Aquarius again, Leo again. I also see Taurus, and I think that's about it with the signs. So this person could be someone who is, light-hearted. They could be a cardinal sign, so very strong possibility of them being Libran or an Aries. All right, or it'll be there predominantly in their chart. Of course, there is Taurus with not just with the world, but also with a Hierophant here. All right, so this person is someone who likes to live in the here and now. You may feel they're risky if you are more traditional. If you are a fixed sign yourself coming to this reading, you may not take risks or just get up and do things. But this person is spontaneous, and they don't mind that risk, and they know that you win some, you lose some. They have this energy. They want to be in the here and now. They don't think too much. All right. This person is also able to readily express their emotions, what they're feeling, and this is who they are. Yes, the shadow attributes of relying on luck rather than hard work. So this is the shadow side of the Fool, which they do have as well. So there are times wherein they'd like to take the easy way out, and they might just take a chance because they're okay with it. They don't mind. They know that it's not as though they are living in this misconception that whatever they decide will be fine. They know that sometimes it'll go wrong, but they're okay with it. And this may not go down too well with you, but this is who they are. At the same time, they also have the attributes of the mentor, for which I will need my glasses. Passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. Yes. So for some of you, they could actually be a teacher. For others of you, they could be your mentor. You learn a lot from this person, and you're drawn to their energy because of this. Maybe you are the kind of person, and I feel maybe a lot of you who are watching this are fixed signs, and you take ages to, you don't enjoy spontaneity, and this is what this person is teaching you. They are telling you to go with the flow, which is something that doesn't happen very easily for fixed signs. And maybe they are telling you about teaching you life lessons, that the universe is dynamic and change is the only thing that is permanent. All right, and maybe this is a lot of things you're learning from them. This is the kind of person they are, and you will definitely be with them. You will be married to them in all possibility. All right, 10 years from now. And this is the kind of person who actually, maybe when you meet them, they can compliment you easily, unlike people who they feel drawn to you, but they won't say it because they feel that's not, either the ego comes in the way, they fear or something. But this person is not like that. If they want to pay anyone a compliment, not just you, if they want to compliment anyone, they're easygoing. Just whatever they feel, they just speak it out. That's the energy that they're in, and this is the person you're going to be with, and they're going to shower you with compliments. All right, and it's going to be a lot of fun with them, and it's going to be a learning experience for you, and this is what keeps you with them. All right. With the mice here, I do feel there could be people who are trying to get in your way before this marriage actually happens. There will be either people on their side or your side, or someone. There's some unhealthy dynamic, but it's not something permanent. I mean, even if it is, it's it's like a little irritant that it just maybe delayed your marriage by a few months, this way, that way, something like that. All right. Maybe there's some sort of gossip you hear about this person, or someone gossips about you to this person, but it's not going to be something very permanent, and you both realize that you mean much more to one another, and you'll get past this. But this energy is there. I'm just saying it because the cards are there. All right. Now, what will you be doing? This is very interesting. First of all, you have this wealth here, which is there for all the piles, but look at this. You also have the money path, which tells you that whatever you're going to do, you're going to be extremely abundant. All right. And this is something you want to learn from them. You may not like the fact that they have this risky attitude, that they'll take a chance, but it's because of them that you will actually not back down. If you've put your heart into something and you've actually decide following your heart that you're going to do it, then you're being told that success may not happen overnight, but just stick. If you're following your heart, just stick with it, and it doesn't matter if you have opposition, you will finally come out victorious. All right, now what is it that you're going to be doing? For a lot of you with the world card here, you are going to be working on a platform which the world is going to be looking at you. This could be the internet. Maybe you have, anything. I'm seriously, to be honest with you, my knowledge about things that one can possibly do on the internet is very limited. So, but I do know that the opportunities are limitless. So maybe you are teaching on a platform, or you have a channel like this on a platform, or you've got a podcast, or whatever it is. You are going to be looked upon by a whole lot of people all over the world. This is something that you're going to do. All right. And if you feel right now as you come to this reading that you don't see very many opportunities, oh no, there are wonderful opportunities waiting to happen. And you have a double confirmation here with this door which says opportunities are waiting for you, and this is entrance. All right. So when you start something, you may feel that is this right for me? I don't know whether there is enough growth, but you're being told that the door is only the first thing that you see. There is so much depth inside, which brings you to the second card, which is root. There is a lot more to you as a person than what meets the eye. There is, in the same way, there is a lot more to people whom you meet and the situations that you're in. So don't let your past hold you back, and don't let, if you've not done well in the past for a certain thing, don't let that stop you. You don't know the kind of potential that you hold within you. It's tremendous. But you need to work on your self-confidence. All right? And with this direction guardian, which says choose your path, follow your heart and choose your path, and then stick with it despite the opposition, because this is where you are meant to go. All right? And now you get these three powerful cards. One, with this world card here and this king here, you are meant to lead. Whether it is going to be you teaching people and leading them forward, or in your organization you're going to come to a high a high position, or wherever it is, or if it's in a smaller circle, it does not matter. Though with the world card I feel it is going to be on a larger scale. You are a born leader, you are a visionary, but all that will be able to come out only when you work on your self-confidence. All right. And with the root here, I feel for you, pile number 5, it's very important for you to work on your bottom 3 chakras, which is your root chakra, the sacral chakra, and your solar plexus chakra. So it's good if you can work with the colors red, orange, and yellow, or the stones. You have this red jasper here, the red jasper, or the carnelian for your sacral chakra, the red jaspers for your root, and you can work with citrine or the tiger's eye or this yellow jasper for your solar plexus chakra. Stand out in the sun in the morning, let the sun just shine over you during the early hours of the morning. Early hours meaning after sunrise to about 10, 11, or whenever you can get the sun on you, do that. Not only does it help your vitamin D, it helps your self-confidence. It gives you a boost. All right, so you need to expose yourself out to the sun a little more. You are meant to lead, and this is what you're going to do, and you know it. There is something that's calling you, and then your confidence holds you back. So work on your confidence and follow your heart. The opportunities for you are endless. All right, and I'm telling you, 10 years from now, there is this huge money path waiting for you. You're on this road to wealth. All right, so you need to trust yourself. You are guiding people, so you need to believe in yourself. Otherwise, how will you guide people forward? With the riddle here, not everything is going to be told to you. Not everything is going to be laid out in front of you. Life is always about surprises. It would be very dull if you came to know. I mean, just think about it. If you knew everything that's going to happen in your life and when it's going to happen, life would be really boring. So you can come to as many tarot readings, you can go to as many accomplished astrologers, you can go anywhere, but the universe will still never reveal all its secrets, and that is the way it's meant to be. And you are supposed to uncover them every step of the way, and you will be able to put pieces of the puzzle together. All right, you will be able to do that because, again, you have an eye in the center. You need to connect with your inner guidance, very important, and you need to believe in yourself, very important again. With the comic here, you are very deep and you observe everything, and yet you have the maturity, the understanding to keep the environment around you light-hearted, which is such a beautiful trait to have if you're going to be the king, if you're going to be the leader. Because when people are looking up to you, there are a lot of things that come which happen in your life, some good, some bad. And in bad times, if you can keep the morale of the people going with some light-hearted fun, though you know exactly what's happening and you are working your way in your mind and you're getting people to move forward, aligning them to whatever it is that you're going to do, despite whatever is happening in your life, but you're still keeping it light for people. All right, and this really makes you a very, very powerful person and someone that people can really look up to, especially in times of crisis. All right, your state of your finances is, as you can see, going to be excellent. You have a lot of opportunities, with opportunities are waiting for you on the 7 of Cups here. You can pick and choose what you want to do. For a lot of you, you may have many sources of income, not just one source of income. All right, you may be getting it from different, you would have invested somewhere, you may be having 2-3 side hustles. You're the leader, and the best part is you're not going to be overwhelmed doing this because you have come into alignment and balance within yourself. All right, and also I feel for a lot of you, because you're married, you have this beautiful support system. Whoever you get married to is someone, you've seen that as a mentor and someone who stays in the here and now. This person encourages you to do whatever it is that you want. So it's not as though you find this beautiful place and you're leading and then somebody doesn't like it because you're married and ego comes in the way or something like that. Nothing of that sort. This person is actually going to help you move forward, but it will all happen only if you work on your self-confidence. All right, this is very, very strong message for you, so please work on your bottom 3 chakras especially. Will you be emotionally fulfilled? You definitely will be. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Cups. This connection is a fated connection. It's a higher order connection. It's a divine connection with the Hierophant here. All right, and the Fool is again major arcana. And there is going to be a lot of love. There's going to be love, there's going to be romance. And in some cases you find that there's this all these compliments and praise and everything happens in the initial years, when you're courting one another, and then slowly you start getting jaded when you get married and a few years pass. But that's not your story. There's going to be a lot of love and a lot of romance. You have the Knight of Cups here, and I always call this the Knight of Cups card because there is another deck in which the Knight of Cups look exactly like this. I forget which one now, but I know this gives very Knight of Cups vibes, all right? And you have this Knight of Cups under this Knight of Cups. So there's going to be a lot of romance. You're going to be emotionally very fulfilled because you are actually in alignment with what you want to do. And it's because you have actually reparented yourself. So if you've thought of yourself as less than, not being able to do something, with reparenting yourself and self-confidence, you are going to start looking at things differently. And you are going to be standing in your power, all right? Which is beautiful energy. What will your spiritual journey look like? You're going to be working so much on yourself that there's going to be steady movement in your life. You will not feel stagnant energy because you are, whatever you do, you're going to be doing a lot of things, but you're going to be in this happy place. You're going to be in balance. Your home life, your personal life is going to be beautiful, your career is beautiful, the way you are as a person, you're emotionally fulfilled. So, it shows you're in complete balance. You're taking care of all aspects in your life without being overburdened by it. You're just taking it the way it's meant to. So there's going to be healthy movement. There's going to be a lot of movement. In these coming 10 years, you're going to reach a place wherein you are just this happy. There's a lot of happiness in your life because this is your choice. You have worked on yourself. You've worked on your bottom 3 chakras. You've worked on your insecurities, your lack mindset, your self-confidence, your passion, your longing, whatever you want. You're working on everything. And so you're in a very beautiful place. It's almost, it's a whole. You're working on your entirety and it's showing in 10 years from now. Things that you need to pay attention to is that, yes, there will be a tendency that, this person is your mentor, this person you get married to, you're going to have a beautiful relationship. After the initial glitches, which I said you may have because of gossip and things, you come to a beautiful place. And this person really helps you build your confidence. And then you start working on your chakras. You become very confident. So many doors open for you. This person is encouraging. You move ahead. You're taking leadership roles. You're getting things together, you're very happy, but there could be a tendency, and this is what you need to pay attention to. This is the message for you to pay attention to your home life. There will be a tendency wherein so many people demand from you because you are going to be seen by everybody, and that you are so passionate about this, that you're so driven about this. There could be a tendency for you to put in more here and less towards your home life. And with the 4 of Wands here, you're being asked to bring a gentle touch. If someone at home, maybe you have children with this 10 of Cups here, as I said, they want your attention, but you're so focused here, you may snap, or you may just, put them in front of a TV or give them a gadget or something like that, because you have so much at stake here. But just remember, if you're leading all these people who are looking at you, you're leading these youngsters in you, who are looking up to you for guidance. And does it really make any sense that the 2 people whose lives are in your hand for you to mold to the stage wherein they can fly on their own, and you don't look at them and you're busy looking at other people and their problems because they haven't been looked after in their childhood? It really doesn't make sense. So you got to bring that balance. And I feel, from time, and not just the children, even your partner who's been with you and pushing you forward, you've got to bring a gentle touch to your home. Yes, there will be times wherein you do need to put a lot of focus here, but you need to be kind and let them know in advance that this is all that you're going to do, all right, and that you won't be available. And it doesn't matter how you identify, whether you're a male or the female in the family, your mother or the father, it does not matter. If you are in a relationship with or without children, does not matter. You need to bring that gentle touch into your home, because whatever you're able to do is because there's someone supporting you, and you need to, it goes both ways. So this is something that you need to pay attention to during this journey and beyond, even beyond 10 years. All right. And last but not the least, what is your final message from the universe, from your higher self, from your future self? And you get the Page of Swords, and don't let the past hold you back. All right. And I feel for some of you, you may have a tendency on those low days to, look back on certain things, maybe whatever happens here, or something else along the lines, or maybe before you settle with this person, there was some person before this person and things didn't work out well. Maybe they are the one who spread some gossip, and from time to time you want to know why this happened, and you're looking back, or you look at things which were unpleasant. There are always ups and downs which keep happening in life, which will not be anything serious because nothing major has come out really. But you are being told to not let your past hold you back. If you're going to the past to learn lessons from it and move on, please do so. But do not get stuck there, because that doesn't serve anyone. It was, if that past was meant to be in your present, it would be in your present. So there's no point in wasting your time in your past. All right. And if it has to come around, it will. But if it is not, just don't waste your time, energy. You've got wonderful life happening for you. So don't let negativity, come in your way and hold you back from this beautiful life that you're about to step into. All right, so pile number 5. Yes, you chose marriage because you wanted to know it's going to be a beautiful marriage, but marriage needs effort every step of the way. And as long as you're doing that, putting in that effort, giving that gentle touch, it's going to be magical. Not just your marriage, but everything else as well. All right, so that's all I have for you, my dear pile number 5. I hope this reading resonated. Claim it if it resonated with you. If you liked it, just claim it and dream it into being. All right, it's coming for you. Bye bye.